What's up, y'all? Everyday Say here, back with another YouTube video. Like the video, subscribe. Please, I have a goal that I'm trying to reach, and I need y'all to help me out with that. So I'm gonna give you a second to like and subscribe. Alright, let's get into it. So today we got a message that says, how do you move on from someone who keeps the door open? I'm struggling to find the courage to leave a situation that no longer makes me happy. Guess I feel kind of stuck in a comfort zone. So that's happened to all of us. I've been there before. Where I was so comfortable with being with a person, I didn't want to move on. I didn't want to start over. I didn't want to go back out into the dating realm because I was just comfortable. I was like, yeah, I'm not being treated the way I ought to be treated. I'm not happy, but I'm comfortable. And because I'm comfortable, I'm willing to stay despite the situation. So there's that. She, 24 female, and I, 26 male, have been casually sleeping with each other for 8 months with no chance of progressing into something more. Now, I didn't told y'all about sleeping with women. And women, I didn't told y'all about letting men in that you don't have no intentions of being with. It's got soul tie written all over it. Progressing into something more. Truth be told, I only have eyes for her, even though there's no possibility for a relationship. So it's tough to decline her offers to come over. Lately, I've been wondering how true my feelings are for this person. I thought at first I was only into the idea of her, but turns out that's not the case. And this is what happens when you don't date with intentions. When you don't date with intentions, you find yourself falling for somebody and they don't even want you. And this is why when I talk about when you get into the dating phase, you have to make your intentions known. Don't assume the other person feels the same way you do. Don't assume it. Because a lot of times there are people who are just here just for a fun time while you're here looking for a relationship. So based on this right here, just a little bit I know already, a conversation possibly could have kept him from going through what he's going through right now. He could have easily just been like, hey, are you looking for a relationship? Are you looking for something more? And she could have been like, nah, not really. Not really with you. Like, I like having fun with you, but I ain't looking for that. And that could have saved you the headache of you going through this very situation right here. So it says, lately I've been wondering how true my feelings are for this person. I thought at first I was only into the idea of her, but turns out that's not the case. I really like her, and it's becoming unhealthy to the point where I want to end it despite the regret that will follow. How do I find the self-control to move on? It's tough turning down someone you want so bad but can't fully have. Listen, I've been there before, where I broke my back for someone who didn't want me, despite her telling me she did not want me. Despite her sitting here telling me over and over, hey, putting me in the friend zone, calling me bro, turning down, my advances, turning down my dates, turning down all this stuff, all these signs she's giving me that she don't want to be with me. But I was still like, no, I can win her over. I can get out the friend zone. I can do this. I can do that, blah, blah, blah. Listen, bro, there's only one way to really fix this, to be honest with you. Only one way. You got to block her. You got to block her, and you got to cut off all communication, because you have a unhealthy tie with this woman, aka a soul tie. You have an emotional bond with her. You were sleeping with her this whole time, and you thought, haha, yeah, this is just to have fun, this is just a fling or whatever. And next thing you know, you in your feelings. You done caught feelings. I started off, I thought it was just gonna be this, but then I started to get to know her. I started laying with her. I started getting intimate with her. Now I want her more than ever. And that's because you laid down with her. You spent time with her. And that's the problem. The problem is that y'all didn't establish that at the beginning. Y'all didn't have that conversation. What you looking for? She probably would have been like, oh, I'm just looking for a fun time. You would have said, yo, I'm looking for a relationship. And you could have saved your time. On the other hand, this is why I tell people that you shouldn't just be sleeping around with people. You shouldn't just be sleeping around with people. Some people are strong enough, and I'm not condoning it, but some people are strong enough just to sleep around with people and then keep it pushing afterwards. But then there's other people who can't do that. They develop emotions for that person. They develop soul ties for that person. Then it goes from a point of we were just friends with benefits to being more. And a lot of times it don't develop in the same way. It usually is one person who likes the person more, and it's the other person who don't really like that person like that. So you got one person over here wanting a relationship, you got one person over here want to keep it, as friends with benefits, and then it causes this heartache and it causes pain where you can't have what you want. So ultimately, bro, you're gonna have to cut this person off. You gotta cut her off. You gotta let her go. Because you're not gonna be able to move forward while she's still in your life. While she is still around, while she's still sending you text messages, while you're still doing that, all that's gonna do is reignite your emotions. You're gonna constantly keep running back, thinking there's a chance, thinking there's a chance, thinking there's a chance, until you really get broken. Until she finally shows up with a new dude on her arm. Then you're going to be depressed. Then you're going to be broken. And hopefully you allow yourself to heal if you do get broken. But a lot of times what ends up happening is you get this mindset like, oh, I'm never going to treat a girl like that ever again. I'm never going to break my back for another woman ever again. I'm never going to do this. I'm never going to do that. When in reality, you had all the signs in front of you. She told you over and over, but you allowed yourself to fall into that situation. So now you have this flawed aspect and idea of women that women aren't good because you couldn't simply take the hints that a woman was given. So, bruh, you gotta cut her off. You gotta let her go. She don't want you. It's okay. Block her. We all been there. I've been there, bruh. Just block her and move on. All right, till next time, y'all.